They got a timeline here on the wall showing a bunch of different events that had happened. I'm assuming up is out. So, yep, it says route this way. So, I'm not filming everything, I'm just skimming. This way, if you ever come, you can walk through this yourself. Apparently, this is a special exhibit that's been opened up temporarily, but it was included in the 200 yen to enter. The museums here are super reasonable. I don't think I've ever paid more than 500 yen to visit a museum yet in Japan. And that's good because it allows people to come here so they can see why not to do things again. Regretfully, a lot of the stuff here in the special exhibit is only in Japanese, but you can get the gist. It's probably not that hard to figure it out if you really tried. They have something up here on the ceiling. I don't know if it's just decorations. Kind of looks like clouds a little bit. Not sure. There's no mention of it, but it looks cool. And now we're going up another slope. Well, they have a replica of the Hiroshima building here. Alright, still going up the ramp. Kind of feel like we left the museum and are in the shops. Maybe I'll find a keychain here. They have a bunch of these crane things like they did in Hiroshima. Just all laced together on hangers. I'm sure it says do not touch. Origami crane display that were honored that cannot be sold. Alright. I think I'll head outside. It was a nice museum. A lot of interesting stuff to see. Alright. You can see the wind is blowing a little bit here. I'm gonna go down the steps and check this little park out. I got my frog tog on. I got my umbrella in case it gets really bad, but I should be waterproof for now. And my only fear is these steps coming back, but cabs are right here, so I can take this back over towards the ship and then walk back to a pharmacy that's about 6 minutes from where I was. So, but other than that, it's not very cold. It's just wet. Well, I could get down one level. There's an elevator right there to go back up, but I don't think there's an elevator to get from this park that's over here. So there's some of these crazy steps. Some more on that side. Alright. And there's a ramp, or a slope, that goes right up the side here. Alright, so we just took the elevator down. I guess the cranes just stay out, the chains that they make just stay out all weather. There's some more over here behind this bush. There's another little monument. Lots of people with umbrellas out here. This guy's got a flag. It's probably a tour group of some kind. Alright, so I'm across the street. And look both ways, don't get hit by a car. Alright, let's see what's over here. Nice little canal. I guess you can take the stairs down there and go check it out. To say that the rain is picking up would be an understatement. Oh well. We're doing good. I don't know what this is. It must be important. They do have all these little kids out here in the rain. Oops, shit. And again, granite is really nice, but it is slick as snot when it's raining like this. I've almost slid off a couple of them. I'm not really sure what that pillar is all about. It must be important. And then there's another part. I guess this would have been part of the church. And there's some more cranes over there in the corner. And they got some lion heads here. Yeah, I think this was part of the church. That they had inside the very front part. Alright. I was looking for the rock my brother was telling me about, but I think it's a little wet to be looking around for it. I'm not sure exactly where it's located compared to where I'm at. So I'm gonna head back across the street, up the elevators to a cab, and then we'll take the cab back to the ship. Alright, this says ground level at time of bombing, so there's some pictures in a window down there, so I'm assuming that there's some sort of artifacts there. But again, I'm not going to try to climb those steps. I'm not going to take a chance of slipping and falling at this point. Alright, so I'm going to go hunt down a taxi, head back towards the ship. Alright, this is an interesting building. Alright, so I hit the pharmacy, got what I needed there. I got most of what I needed there. I couldn't find garbage bags, but whatever. Maybe there's a Larson's right here. Lawson's. I keep saying Larson's. There's a Lawson's right here. I could probably swing in there real quick and ask them if they got any. Thought there was like something, like a restaurant or a store right here on the other side of this entrance. I was gonna look, see what this is. Some sort of store. Let's go inside here. Oh, it's a restaurant. Alright, so I'm across the street to the Lawson's. There really wasn't much in there that I was interested in. It seemed more Chinese oriented than Japanese. I know there is a Chinatown around here somewhere, but I'm just not exactly sure. And I guess this part of Japan has a very Dutch amount of influence. So we'll see. So yeah, there's a Lawson's right here, and there's a few shops right here. I might go up this hill a little bit just to see what's here and then head to the ship. I think this is Slope Street or something. I think that's what they call this place, because it definitely is a slope. Alright, so we'll walk up here, turn around and walk back down. These houses look definitely different than your traditional Japanese style. Alright, there's a little, I guess it's a church building maybe? I'm not sure. I'll hit that when I come back down the side. Right now we're just going up. How much further I don't know, because this is kind of making me winded. Okay, this must have been the church they were talking about. Alright, so this is as far as I'm going up the street. I'm not going all the way up to the church. I just went through this shop here, and now I'm going to head back down the hill and kind of look at the shops on the other side, hit the Lawson's, and then head back to the ship. Alright, this cool building here, inside here, is a picture book museum. Kind of interesting. Nice little garden.